Everyone thinks Oprah is one of the most loving people on earth, but is she really? Actress Monique accused her of going behind her back and betraying her. They were good friends until Oprah invited Monique's abusive family onto her talk show without Monique knowing. Sick of being taken advantage of, Monique decided to speak out, but it only made things worse.
For 8 years, my family has suffered and my career has suffered.
What really happened when Monique finally confronted Oprah?
Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do and stop hiding. People are beginning to see you for who you are. A lot of people said, how could you say that? Oprah is a human being. She bleeds, she breathes, and one day she'll expire. And if you feel like there's something you need to say to anyone, I feel like you should say it.
What's more important to you, credibility or going viral?
How they all end up with that.
I got a call from somebody named Oprah Winfrey. Hi, Jamie Foxx, it's Oprah Winfrey. And I ended up having to go meet with her and says, Jamie.
See, this is where it gets juicy, right?
Yeah.
Because you're saying the right things, but you're asking me questions that I can't answer.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
Shannon Sharpe's evolution from NFL player to versatile interviewer demonstrates his astute grasp of diversification. Sharpe expanded his guest list to include influencers, rappers, and entertainers after initially concentrating on athletes. But this action has also put Sharpe in the sights of influential Hollywood people, most notably Oprah Winfrey.
Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Famous for her powerful talk show, Oprah Winfrey has been the subject of several contentious theories. According to the accusations, she has a lot of influence in Hollywood and can offer people advice thanks to her wide network. Both comedian Cat Williams and Shannon Sharpe have expressed worries about Oprah's influence and implied that she has contributed to the demise of their careers. These accusations give Oprah's public image a more sinister undertone.
Oprah Winfrey is best known for her role as a talk show host, a media executive, actress, and billionaire philanthropist. At least that's what the media says. Meaning she's a famous person, and one thing we can conclude from the lives of celebrities is that the fact that there are a couple of bad stories about them in the media. Hers, for starters, is in the eyes of the media in her background story, most especially that of her said sexual abuse from older male relatives and friends of her mother. Oprah seems like a pretty established human from a successful show where she hosted in pastimes such as People Are Talking and AM Chicago and her TV show The Oprah Winfrey Show in 1986. If we were to talk about her achievements, we would not be able to do that without acknowledging how successful this TV show was and how the replacement of the show in 2011 had an audience of 10 million persons and an annual income of closely 30 million after a year. So without a doubt, she is a publicly celebrated celebrity, whatever that means. This episode is not to talk about her achievements, it's rather about the dark shadows surrounding her fame. But amidst them all, there was a time with sex trafficking allegations. Why did this rumor start, and what was the aftermath of this rumor? Follow through and find out. If you just happen to stumble on this page, follow and turn on post notifications to our timely posts. Number 1. Sexual assault case with the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy. In 2007, the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls opened in Johannesburg with a ribbon-cutting celebration as it was a landmark boarding school. The opening ceremony had in attendance people of high standing in society, some being Nelson Mandela, Tina Turner, Sidney Poitier, Spike Lee, and of course, Oprah Winfrey herself, who had to part ways with $40 million to the end that the Academy stopped being just a dream. However, in between the record of the first year in her establishment, 6 students of the 152 accepted students by Oprah to attend the institution, laying accusations on the dorm matron Virginia Tinley Mascabo. She was accused of sexual and physical abuse and that she had a plea of not guilty to this effect. It was quite a thing of shock and pain to Oprah to have this kind of allegation leveled against something having her name as a forefront.
Comedian Monique has been candid about her difficulties in Hollywood, particularly with regard to Oprah.
What happened?
Oprah Winfrey called us up and she said my brother wanted to come on the show.
Your older brother you described as a monster, and he abused you.
Yes.
From the time you were
7.
How did he abuse you? Are we talking about sexual abuse?
Yes. She said, if you don't want me to have your brother on the show, I will cancel the show. But I wanted to call you up to see how you felt first.
Monique thought Oprah had her back, but that was not the case.
I began to see commercials with my brother, my mother, my father, and my other brother. Now, the reason why that means so much is because in the conversation we had about my brother, we then went deeper and we began to talk about our relationships with our mothers and our fathers. She never said my mother was coming on that show, because had Oprah Winfrey said, I'm gonna have your mother, I would have said, shut it down.
Not only are you betrayed by somebody that you thought was your friend, but somebody that has lived the same experience as you and should know how deep that would hurt.
It probably was a really bad mistake on Oprah's part, but according to Monique, Oprah didn't apologize for it. So one night at a party, Monique had a chance to confront her.
I looked to Oprah Winfrey and I said, you know, you and I need to have this conversation. Why would you have my mother on your show? And she said, if you think I did something wrong, I want to apologize. No, Oprah, it ain't what I think. You did do something wrong. You had full intentions of having my parents on your show and not saying anything to me.
Yeah, did Oprah ever actually apologize?
No, and she doesn't really address Monique. Even when she's asked about her in interviews, this is what she said.
It's impossible. If you meet negative with negative, you will just have a combusted negative force and negative energy. You have to rise above it. You have to transcend it. You have to be the light.
Known for being open and honest, Cat Williams has expressed similar views regarding Oprah's purported ability to manipulate. More than 70 million people watched his appearance on Sharp's show. Williams's charges against other comedians and prominent members of the industry generated a lot of discussion, with some people doubting the accuracy of his statements.
Let me roll it for you for what Kat said about Oprah.
I don't know if you saw this, but Taraji P. Henson got...
It's gonna be in a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be...
the greatest thing floating in 2024. Mark the words. No way. In a whole different realm of business. Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Watch. God's people ain't that few.
I'm telling you, you can do whatever you want to do, but it's still consequences.
Yep.
Hollywood is finding that out right now. There's a drug problem in Hollywood. They can't even tell you about it. It's whooping them so bad. But y'all know I'll tell. That motherfucking Ozempic is whooping Hollywood's ass. Do you hear me?
It is.
That Ozempic is too f***ed up and it's too strong. They know it's too strong. They said Oprah took so much that Gail lost 12 pounds. Do you understand what I said? People are shitting themselves to death. It's too strong.
It is. It's everybody's on it, and not enough people are talking about the effects of it and how crazy it's getting out there. He's right. He's totally right. It was a good joke. He did a couple other jokes about it, but that was my favorite, pulling out Oprah, and so much that Oprah used so much Gail lost.
Jaguar Wright, who is well known for being frank and unafraid, has discussed how the entertainment business is set up to take advantage of people by putting them in precarious situations in order to gain power and money. She contends that in order to keep their position, many influential people use deceptive tactics. Wright claims that canceling people who pose a threat to the truth is another example of this manipulation. According to Wright, the system is set up to trick you into thinking that you are nothing without it.
To where
Usher.
they talk about his...
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
Oh.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the Kitty edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bowie? another kitty rape who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy Flavor Freak Off.
Sharp has received a lot of criticism since the interview with Cat Williams. While some celebrities have actively attempted to undermine his show, others have vanished, refusing to appear on it. According to Sharp, influential people like Diddy and Oprah are upset about the secrets being revealed and have tried to stop the podcast. These initiatives include pressuring other celebrities to stay away from the show and threatening them.
What's more important to you, credibility or going viral?
A lot of times, Cam, I don't even know. I didn't know it was going to go viral. A lot of these clips that go viral. I remember when I did Cam. I remember getting up and I turned back and I look at my Cat, and I look at my producer and he's shaking his head. I'm like, oh man, we done messed up. So I'm like, what did I say?
Yeah.
Did I say something? Did he? He like, this is gonna be the talk of 24.
No way.
I'm like, you think so? He's like, Shannon. And he's looking at me just like I'm looking at you, Cam. He's like, Shannon, this is gonna be viral for the whole year. I said, come on, man. I said, so I'm thinking at that point in time, Steve Harvey is my biggest viewed, is my most viewed podcast. He's at 8 million. I said, you think we're gonna beat Steve? He's like, yeah. I'm hoping for 10 million.
Yeah.
That's all, Cam, if I get 10 million, I'm like, that's a pretty good interview.
Yeah.
Think about how few people that's in this space that interview people that don't get 10 million.
For sure.
So if I get 10 million, that's one of the biggest podcasts. Now, that's not Joe Rogan's numbers, but that's pretty good for an up-and-coming podcast. Right. So I felt good. Man. But here's the thing I tell people, if I'd have had Cat mic'd up from the time he got out of the truck until the time he sat down, it'd have done 100 million. Oh, he was on it. He was on it.
Listen, first off, we're gonna get the Cat, but what is it to say about your podcast or your platform if your talent rollout has never really told? Because it happened to me all the time, or it happened to me multiple times when somebody said, hey bro, I appreciate if we don't talk about blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
On Club Shay Shay, Monique and Oprah Winfrey's feud is one of the most prominent ones. After Monique declined to take part in unpaid promotional activities for the film Precious, she claimed that Oprah and Tyler Perry had blackballed her from Hollywood. Monique disclosed in her interview that she received a mere $50,000 for the movie, which, after taxes and fees, left her with about $10,000. Her career was negatively impacted by this financial injustice, as well as claims that she was a difficult person to work with.
And I said, when I grow up, Miss Winfrey, I want to do what you do. And she said, you know, you got to work really hard.
And she did just that. She worked extremely hard and achieved her dreams of becoming a stand-up comedian. And every time her path crossed with Oprah, they grew closer and closer.
That woman hugged me and said, when I look at you, I ain't doing nothing but looking at me. And I shared my relationship with her about my mother, as she shared hers with me.
And so by the time she got her big break doing the movie Precious, it was a great opportunity for her to work with Lee Daniels, which was an old friend, and Oprah as well. Everybody was so used to seeing Monique as a comedian that nobody was expecting her to do such a great job.
The first thing I said to her was, who's your favorite designer? Because you need to get your dress ready to walk down that red carpet to the Oscars, girl.
Everyone was talking about Monique's performance. Now producers are wanting to fly her around the world. They want her to promote the movie. But at this point, her priorities had already shifted.
There was a request from the movie studio that I fly to France for the Cannes Film Festival. I simply said I respectfully declined. And I said to them, my deal is with Lee Daniels, and I've done my job. I did all of my contractual obligations, and I was done.
Why wouldn't she want to go to Cannes?
At this point, she'd already had 2 failed marriages. By the 3rd marriage, she was desperate to spend time with her family.
When they called, I had a couple days just downtime. I wanted to spend that with my husband and my kids. I said, guys, I'm spending time with my family. I'm gonna pass. And they all agreed.
Monique thought she had the support of everybody, Oprah, the producers, but it was far from the truth.
We were on the campaign, and she was making unreasonable demands. You gotta play ball. This is not just show. It's show business.
And the backlash only got worse.
I got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now, I said no to some very powerful people. What Tyler Perry showed me, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Lionsgate. When you don't do what we ask you to do, we'll take your livelihood.
Williams isn't the only one who has spoken out about the scandalous nature of Diddy's parties and his attempts to woo him.
Okay. Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Will you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, will you put my bag?
Daddy, I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a
that
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's a birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look
Did you
back
miss
on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because it seems like a thing
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man. I
Man,
miss
but I'm
partying
talking about
with
for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother.
Oh, man.
Eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like,
We segueing into the Drink Champs interview when you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody. They made a compilation video with you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely.
That came from Harlem too. By the way.
It came from Harlem. I definitely would say the crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of partying. I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, will you put my bag?
Daddy, I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Following Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy for misconduct, these accusations were made at a delicate moment. Williams' interview was timed to paint a troubling picture of Diddy's alleged behind-the-scenes behavior, which only served to intensify the accusations against him.
Now to Sean Diddy Combs. The music mogul is facing a series of new civil lawsuits, including allegations he sexually assaulted 2 teenagers. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Katursky, has the details. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, Whit. This new batch of civil lawsuits accuses Sean Combs of drugging and sexually assaulting 7 more alleged victims. One of them says she was 13 at the time, and certain celebrities were there watching. This morning, a new civil lawsuit alleges Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted a then 13-year-old girl after the VMAs in the year 2000. Combs attended the award show with his then girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez. The lawsuit says Diddy's driver invited the alleged victim to an after-party, telling her Combs liked younger girls and saying she fit what Diddy was looking for. At the party, the lawsuit says the teen accepted a drink and went to lie down, feeling woozy and lightheaded. Combs allegedly grabbed the teen, saying, "You are ready to party." The lawsuit says the teen was sexually assaulted by a male, identified as Celebrity A, while Combs and a female, identified as Celebrity B, watched. Combs then allegedly assaulted her, while celebrities A and B watched. The new civil lawsuits accuse Combs of sexual assaults over more than 2 decades, from 2000 to 2022. Alleged victims include a then 17-year-old male who says Combs molested him at a party in New York, and a man who says Combs assaulted him at a party in Los Angeles. The man says he took this photo of the vodka Combs served him to document the alleged encounter.
Sharp is unfazed by the threats and attempts to ruin his show. In the event that pressure mounts to shut down his podcast, he has threatened to leak even more explosive information about different celebrities. Diddy has already left the scene, but insiders have been hinting at more developments. Now that the law is on high alert and people are finally paying attention, no famous person or celebrity is safe from scrutiny. The Club of Shannon Sharp. because of its frank and insightful Williams interview, particularly in terms of public opinion. Among the individuals Kat mentioned was Oprah, who is undoubtedly one of the most well-known. But is she truly more than that? Please share your opinions in the comments section below.